Good day everybody, Jason with Learn to Survive. This is video 1 for Knife Week. And in this video I'm talking about neck knives. Neck knives have been around since the dawn of man. One of the first tools man created was a knife. Then he needed a way to carry said knife. And that gave birth to the neck knife. Now, how do I know this? I don't know it for sure. But good indication through archaeological finds like Otzi the Iceman, or Otzi the Ice Mummy, whose body was found in 1991, is a good indication to this fact. One of the items that was on him and on his well-preserved body and well-preserved items was a knife with a woven sheath and a lanyard to go around his neck. And it was also found around his neck, so that's how we know. Otzi's body dates back to 3000 BC, so from at least 3000 BC to today, there have been neck knives. And it is also reasonable to deduct that that went back even farther. Now, neck knives can be broke down today into two categories: utility and self-defense. And I'm going to show you an example of both of these. First, let's look at a utility neck knife. Something like this CRKT Minimalist. Small blade, small handle, lightweight, but capable of doing just about everyday cutting tasks. From opening a letter, cutting a box open, cutting a box apart, cutting a piece of string, cutting a small piece of rope, and even in a pinch, probably could be used for self-defense. Knife like this is great for hikers, trail walkers, or even a quick run to the store. The other category of neck knives today is the self-defense knife. Now these are getting a little bit bigger for neck knives, and this one is designed as a neck knife and is the Kershaw Dune. Got about a 4-inch blade and probably 3.5-inch handle or so. So it's a little bit smaller than the blade. Could be used for everyday cutting tasks, but this was really designed for self-defense and is a lot heavier than something like the Minimalist. So by way of comparison, and both of these are on the same length of cordage, you can see the size comparison. The Minimalist is probably the whole thing, handle and blade, just a hair bigger than the blade on the Dune. So those are your two categories of neck knives. Now, to give you my opinion on neck knives, I like them. I carried one for a long time as a kid. Was given to me by a friend's dad who happened to be Native American, and he had an old, I do believe it was a Washington bird and trout knife that the sheath was shot on, and he made a beautiful sheath, and it was a sheath designed as a neck knife sheath. He used to always razz me about carrying the Buck 119, always saying, "You don't always need a hunting knife on you," and gave me that knife, and I carried that knife quite a bit. From about 11 years old to 21 years old when I lost it in a house fire. My house burned down and I lost everything. I never bought another neck knife or never really gave it another thought after that until I got Mora Eldris and started carrying it and realized how handy a small knife like that is. A lot of you will say, oh, well, I got a pocket knife. That's fine. I carry a pocket knife too. It's not my favorite knife to carry because of all the other things I carry in my pocket. It's just one item extra that I have in my pocket that I've been able to ditch and lighten my load with something like the Mora Eldris or the CRKT Minimalist. And it still offers enough cutting power to do what I need it to do. So with that being said, I'm going to end this video. If you guys have any questions about neck knives or different types of neck knives and what they can and can't do, leave the question in the comments and I'll get back with you and answer your questions. If you haven't already subscribed, please subscribe to the channel and hit the bell button and give me a thumbs up on this video. It helps me with analytics. I will talk to you guys later.